Hello, everybody. Um, After so many great speeches today, after Iyad gave us a great perspective on the visual elements of a brand, and after Kevin filled us with energy, and with the energy that brands need to have in order to attract consumers, and after Farhad gave us a lot of homework for our companies, I'm not going to try to be memorable in these ways. I'm going to try to leave you with a thought and hopefully with a line of thinking about branding and marketing. So my presentation is entitled The Marketing Bicycle. And that's because when I was invited to speak at the Congress, I was asked to talk about the importance of marketing today. And of course, this is a topic that is quite talked about. And people are talking about the importance of marketing because they want to figure out how much money they should put in offline marketing, in online marketing, how much money they should put on digital ads, how much money they should still put in banners or advertising throughout the city. Because it matters a lot. It makes a difference. But as you can see here, in the image of the old bicycle, marketing actually has two cycles, each of them used for two different purposes. Unfortunately, nowadays, one of the purposes of marketing is getting the bigger wheel. And that is exactly where to allocate the money for marketing. So we're talking about promotion. We're talking about how to use marketing for the direct, immediate business results. Unfortunately, the second wheel, the small one, is used in marketing for innovation. All the speakers, and especially Dr. Alim, talked today about how to interact with the users, with the consumers, how to get feedback from them. And we're getting feedback. We're getting feedback, and then we're going to our budgets, and we're optimizing them. We see that they are either online, either offline. But we stopped at one point innovating on our products. And there were the great examples of Kodak and the other brands that failed because they were listening to their customers, but they were not listening enough in order to innovate. They were only optimizing their strategies. So what I want to talk to you about today is that we have to change our thinking about marketing. We have to think that the proportions between the two wheels of marketing, the two cycles of marketing, need to be reversed. The big wheel should be focused on how to get innovation from the marketing feedback, and the other one should be used for promotion. And nowadays, unfortunately, we're very focused on just small, incremental innovations. We stopped at one point inventing. And by the way, the Middle East, me as an expat, as a foreigner coming here, it struck me because I knew the Middle East from outside as a region of innovation. And that's what we need to remember. And I want to give you an example of a great attitude about innovation. And it was actually happening at Stanford a while back ago. This is Professor Tina Seelig that had a great TED Talk about an innovation class that she was doing at Stanford. And what she did, she took a bunch of high-level executives from all the Fortune 500 companies, and she told them, look, I want to organize you in pairs of two, and I want to give you a challenge. I'm going to give you an envelope to each team, and after you receive the envelope, you have 24 hours to make a profit from what you find there. And we're talking about people who are managing budgets of tens and hundreds of millions of dollars each and every day. So what they found in the envelopes was $5. That's about it, $5. Most of them were shocked. And during her TED Talk, she explains that the three examples, the three winners of the challenge that actually impressed her are a team that actually went in the Stanford campus and started fixing bikes. So they bought some tools for $5 and they started fixing bikes. Another one bought wheat and they started baking some pancakes and they started making profit. But the most important example, and again, it's about the users, but it's not only about the users and how you communicate better with the users through campaigns. It's how you understand them, how you innovate. The best example were two guys that went to all the Palo Alto restaurants that night. They just bought a SIM card. They called, and they made reservations. That night, they went to the restaurants where everybody, like from Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk are going, and they started selling their reservations to the people that were staying in the queues, in the long, long queues.